So, just a quick preview of what we're working with the Scene Director mod. The biggest change now is around how we replay cars, which should be more accurate. So the whole key around this is this new driving style called direct/no roads, which means it will go directly to where you have driven, and it will not look at any pathing information from GTA like roads or follow traffic rules or anything. So if you need recording which drives and follows other cars, you shouldn't use this one, but this one will be the new default now. And after you record it, you can change it, so you don't need to decide in advance. You can test when you're testing out the recording. So let's just take away the damage on this car and let's do a recording and check how it works. So we're doing a bit more advanced driving than we've done before. Usually driving through the water here, see if that... And we're really stress testing it now. So, and it should also work through narrow paths. So let's try driving under here. But if you crash, it will definitely crash as well. So it doesn't do quick turns as easy, so try to break down a bit before the quick turns. But it will follow quite detailed patterns. Let's use just zigzags here. Also, it doesn't go full speed always, and that's basically the AI driver, which has some limitations. So let's finish that round. We'll go through this sign here. It's probably gonna crash later as well. Let's just find somewhere to... anything else on this beach? Let's go. Let's just park here. And full stop also doesn't work. It seems like it stops like 10 feet away from the actual destination you want it to do. So let's just run the test recording now. Teleports you back to the start location and start running this. So you see, we're also doing much more frequent recording. We're recording now every half second. Now you see it hits the jump here perfectly. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Yeah, and it goes on here. So every half second there's a point where it finds the location of the car and it sort of averages speed based on the last two ones. So drives through the water here without any problems. And now probably the hardest part is getting through the narrow gap here. Seems to go well. And a bit of slalom. Mistigate slightly, so it's not 100% perfect. It looks like it's found out in misted as well. So now it's trying to backtrack, and basically it will need to be within a certain distance in order to complete that recording. And once you start getting out of sync, the recording can quickly get even worse, but it manages to go out from it now. You see here sometimes it's hitting the brake, so it's probably getting a bit too close to the actual destination it has. Got a bit too far, so probably it's gonna get stuck now unless it finds another way. Yeah, so here you see the disadvantage of this direct one. It wants to go directly to the house, but it has to go past this direction, and it has no pathing information. But if we actually now change it to the road on the fly, it will try to find another path to it. But it probably looks like it's a bit stuck. So now you can also skip the playback here, just going forward until it ends the recording. So let's go back to start, or let's just show the other one. That